En este país, todas las personas tenemos y somos de descendencia inmigrante, al menos que tú seas nativo americano. Todos venimos de algún sitio, de Europa, de África, de Latinoamérica, de Asia. In this country, we're all immigrants. We all come from somewhere, whether from Africa, from Europe, from Asia. We all are immigrants unless you are Native American. So we are immigrants in this country. We build this country. We support this country, whether you're documented or undocumented. We do pay taxes, pagamos impuestos y trabajamos para que nuestra familia tenga un mejor futuro. We came here running for our countries that perhaps have a critical political situation or humanitarian situation. And we come to this country because this is the country, this is a beacon of liberty. And as such, it is a country that has worked on everybody since the 1600s and the 1500s. So todos en este país contribuimos, todos somos descendientes de inmigrantes. We are descended from immigrants, whether now or 100 or 200 years ago. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. The people united will never be defeated.
Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. But thank you for being here and helping show love to our community. I think it's really important right now that we stand in solidarity. There are a lot of rumors, there's a lot of fear, and I think most importantly, people need to see that not everything on social media is the truth, right? Like, we are here, you're not alone, you are loved. So thank you so much for being here.
Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Quiero decirle a mi gente hispana que no tengan temor. Para todos los que puedan vernos de la comunidad hispana aquí en Upper Darby, que no tengamos temor, que nos portemos bien y que las redadas que están pasando por inmigración, pero bueno, mucha gente tiene temor de salir a la calle, pero aquí hay un grupo de ciudadanos de Upper Darby unidos por la protección de nuestra gente latina, la gente hispana. Mucho gusto.
Although many of the current rumors of raids by ICE in Delaware County have been unverified, we continue to allow our community and neighbors to live in fear. In times like these, leadership is more important than ever before. Speaking out and using one's voice is one thing, but we must draw the line here. It is true that current ICE lacks the resources and personnel to conduct mass raids, and the majority of the encounters with ICE are currently occurring due to contact with our criminal justice system. However, this could change at any moment with upcoming budgets and more resources being poured into ICE. This is why it's so important we are standing here today, to show our community that they are not alone. For the millions of undocumented, documented, and citizens by birth that are here contributing positively to our communities, you deserve the dignity of status. On the week of MLK Day, the words in his 1963 letter from Birmingham jail could not be more insightful and guiding. As he mentioned, one does not run into direct actions. As we are here today, simply rallying to show love to our community and to exercise our constitutional First Amendment rights to free speech and assembly. We ask our local governments to ramp up efforts to fight and protect our immigrant communities, including listening to the many nonprofit organizations such as Milpa, Centro, and Murphy's Giving Market. Just as our communities have been asking to wait for decades for immigration reform that has never come, it feels eerily reminiscent of the Jim Crow South. I know many are afraid. I know our leaders are worried and want to do it right. I ask that we all not rely on just a few activists to get us through this. In times like these, we must all become activists. We must not become complacent and allow ourselves to be all right with following unjust laws, like in the words of MLK. In his direct words, "You express a great deal of anxiety over our willingness to break laws. This is certainly a legitimate concern, since we do so diligently urge people to obey the Supreme Court's decision of 1954 outlawing segregation in public schools. It is rather strange and paradoxical to find us consciously breaking laws. One may well ask, how can you advocate breaking some laws and obeying others? The answer is found in the fact that there are two types of laws. There are just laws and there are unjust laws. I would agree with St. Augustine that an unjust law is no law at all. An unjust law is a code that is out of harmony with the moral law. To put it in the terms of St. Thomas Aquinas, an unjust law is a human law that is not rooted in the eternal and natural law. Any law that uplifts human personality is just. Any law that degrades human personality is unjust. Our immigration system robs our community and our neighbors of their human dignity. For who in a nation of immigrants can criminalize the immigrant? For our government and leaders, I have the following warning. In MLK's own words, the moderate, who is more devoted to order than to justice, who prefers a negative peace, which is the absence of tension, to a positive peace, which is the presence of justice, who constantly says, I agree with you in the goal you seek, but I can't agree with your methods of direct action, who paternalistically feels that he can set a timetable for another man's freedom, who lives by the myth of time, and who constantly advises to wait until a more convenient season. The time for action and leadership is now. We must draw the line now. Stand up now, for our silence is giving a full speed ahead signal for them to move towards other minorities and their rights. When they try to ban public displays of LGBTQ material, will we follow that law? When they try to ban Plan B or restrict our rights to bodily autonomy, will we follow that law? When they threaten to strip away our rights at the risk of losing federal funding, how much will you decide our rights are worth? For me, they are priceless. And make no illusion either, if you take it, you'll never see that money anyways, because you're next on their list. If we let it get to you, will I be left to help? I'd rather not find out. We have fought and won much harder battles, and for right now, I ask you all to speak up, stand up, help with food deliveries, reach out to immigrant organizations, report to organizations if you see something, but do not spread rumors or fear. Report it to your local organizations. Educate yourself on rights and the system. Be ready for the day that is fast approaching. The first term was not the time that defined us. What we do now is what will define us. I will do everything in my power as an organizer to work for the people of Upper Darby and protect our communities from injustice. We stand here today in our community to let them know they are loved, they are valued. There are no current raids, but the risk remains. We ask our community to support our immigrants and to speak up now. I am tired too, but rest is the privilege of the oppressor.
No ban, no wall.
No ban, no wall.
Sanctuary for all.
Sanctuary for all.
Families, children,
Families, children,
do not fear.
do not fear. our neighbors.
Welcome you here.
Welcome you here.
And so for all the folks who are watching this, for all the folks who are listening, thank you for looking at content that supports people, especially people who've constantly been overlooked and overseen, people who are being threatened right now. May mercy continue to be with you and the people that are around you, and may you extend that mercy to those who are less fortunate. Peace.
This is just so important, and this is going to be a long fight. We're not even a week in to this, and frankly, I know it has been a lot for everybody. This is going to be the fight of our lives. Frankly, we are all at risk, and they are taking this very seriously. It is our job as community members to ensure that our elected leaders listen to us and fight for us. They are there to take risks on our behalf. That is their job. That is why we put them where they are. We have to hold them accountable. We have to support them and help them, but hold them accountable as well. So thank you. We love you all. We love our community. And the fight is on. We keep fighting.